When it comes to anime games, you got two types. You got anime, but with reading, or you got anime, but you have to pay money to progress. Now, what if I told you there was a game that was anime related and actually had good gameplay? I know, that sounds crazy, but Neon White has all of that. Now, usually, I'm a multiplayer kind of guy. I play COD, Valorant, Smite, you know the usual. And before you League of Legends players get mad at me, yes, Smite is a good game. Anyway, I saw a trailer for Neon White and it looked interesting, so I said, screw it, and bought it. And I have to say, this may be the best $25 I've spent in a long time. Neon White honestly feels like a breath of fresh air. I feel like the past year there's been no unique games to come out. It's been pretty much the same copy and pasted formula of an open world with some side objectives that just don't matter. I feel like I'm wasting my time whenever I play it. Well, Neon White said f*** all that. We're going to focus on one key thing and we are going to make it good. And when I said the gameplay is crisp, it is crisp. Now it does start out kind of slow because you have to learn the mechanics and learn how to actually do the game. But as you get the hang of it, you start going faster and faster on each level, hitting new jumps you hadn't hit before, earning new badges, finding secrets in the level, and it really gives you an incentive to play the level over and over again because you go faster, you learn new things, and you just really want that blue medal because that blue medal is just so rewarding once you finally get it. Now Neon White does this unique thing of making you become decent at the levels before you can progress. You have to get a certain number of gold and blue medals in order to go to the next world or area. Now, I know what you're thinking, standing there. You're like, but where's anime? You said this was an anime game, but I haven't heard you talk about anything about anime. And I don't want to say I lied, because there is definitely anime references within this game, and the dialogue in the game. However, it's kind of the worst part of the game. I have a high tolerance for anime bullshit. I've watched anime for multiple years now. I'm used to it. But even for me, it's a little cringy, because Neon White is set in the afterlife, where the main character is summoned into heaven and has to kill the demons there. However, the main character is an edgelord. It feels like the game was written by an edgy 14-year-old who just got into anime. And the reason I say this is, yes, the story is unique and feels different, because in this heaven area, you have multiple different groups and people, and they're also trying to fight to stay in heaven and kill the demons. And eventually the main character runs into his squad, which this squad feels like the squad I have kids next door, but with more killing and more criminal things. But the squad that he runs into is his old squad from his old life, but he doesn't remember any of these people. And these people can all be described in one archetype. You got the crazy little sister, you got the RR chick, and you got the dude bro. Now these characters, they're not awful, but they just feel like they were not written very well. And now I know I'm trashing the story and dialogue a little bit, but I do think it is an interesting story and the dialogue is pretty good, because as you progress in the game, you're on collectibles that you can then give to the characters and progress your relationship. And through this progression, you can unlock different dialogues and different little fun side quests. And most of this bonus content is pretty enjoyable to play in here, and you really get to develop your relationships with the characters. And as you develop your relationships and progress through the story, there's some different unique twists and turns that I really enjoyed it while I was playing, and it's definitely worth paying a little bit of attention to the game. Now, I know I said I was a multiplayer kind of guy, and so I wasn't expecting to like this game as much as I did, but I thoroughly enjoyed playing it and going back and repeating it, and I seriously think this game might be a Game of the Year contender, because I just feel like it's really different and fun, and it is hard to beat the price of the game because it's only $25, and it has probably over 20 to 25 hours of content that you can play. Neon White, you can still complete the game and you don't have to be outstanding at the game, but if you do want to be outstanding at the game and choose to do that, you can, which is why I really enjoyed this game. I really think you guys should check it out if you got a PC or a Switch. So I hope y'all enjoyed that video. I spent a little more time editing it and doing that kind of thing. I'm still figuring out Final Cut Pro, so bear with me, but I think it was really good. I hope y'all enjoyed that video. If you want to subscribe, it's right here, and then a video that's similar is right here. I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Peace out.